Tonight, we are pulling back the curtain on a staggering crisis that's unfolding, largely unseen, right across Bangladesh's mobile network. It's a problem that touches millions of lives, yet most people have no idea it's even happening. Let's get right into it. Take a good look at this number. 39,122,534. What could that possibly be? It's not the population of a city. It's the number of mobile devices and connections all operating under a single fraudulent ID number. And the really crazy part? That's just one of thousands of these fake numbers.
Okay, so every single legitimate mobile phone in the world has what's called an IMEI. It's a unique 15-digit code. Now, the best way to think of it is like a digital fingerprint for your device. It is supposed to be one of a kind, identifying that phone and no other. This detail is absolutely crucial.
It's really important we make a key distinction right here. You might hear about an unofficial phone. That's basically a smuggled device, brought into the country to dodge taxes. It's a customs problem. But a cloned phone? Oh, that is something way more sinister. We are talking about straight-up fraud, where that unique digital fingerprint has been faked or completely stolen from another device.
So what are the telltale signs of one of these cloned phones? Well, they're typically very low quality. But more importantly, and this is the really scary part, they've never had any safety or radiation testing done. None. And their fake IMEIs? They're often laughably simple, like a string of all ones or all nines. Dead giveaways if you know what to look for.
Remember that 39 million figure from the start? As shocking as that number is, it represents just one fake ID number. The full picture of this crisis, well, it's far, far more disturbing.
This is what the data looks like. Just the top 3 most popular fake IMEIs account for millions of active devices. I mean, look at this. Nearly 2 million phones are all sharing a single fake identity. It's like a massive ghost network of untraceable devices hiding in plain sight.
And believe me, the absurdity does not stop there. This table gives you an even wider sample from the network. It's almost unbelievable, but get this. Over 500,000 active phones are using an IMEI that is just the single-digit 0. This isn't a small glitch in the system. This is a complete systemic failure.
These are not just abstract numbers on a screen. This crisis has a very real, a very tangible, and a very dangerous impact on everyday people. So let's talk about why this matters directly to you.
Let's talk about money, your money. According to a 2024 report from the Bangladesh Bank, a staggering 73% of all digital financial fraud involves these kinds of unregistered, untraceable devices. The link between these cloned phones and financial crime isn't just a theory, it's undeniable. And it gets even more personal. In 2023, joint data showed that 85% of identity fraud, we're talking about e-KYC fraud, where criminals steal your digital identity to do things like open bank accounts in your name, 85% of it was committed using these illegal or cloned phones. This puts your personal data, your accounts, your entire identity at severe risk. So, to just put it all together, you are facing a direct risk of financial and identity theft. If your phone is stolen, it becomes nearly impossible to get back. You're being exposed to unknown health hazards from untested radiation. And on a national level, these untraceable devices pose a significant security risk.
So the obvious question here is, what are the authorities doing about all this? Well, it turns out they find themselves in an incredibly difficult and complex situation.
So here's the dilemma. The government can't just flip a switch and block tens of millions of phones overnight. The public chaos that would cause would be immense, cutting off communication for a huge part of the population. So their current strategy is something called gray tagging. They're identifying and marking these fraudulent devices on the network, basically putting them on a watch list, but they aren't disconnecting them just yet. They're trying to balance national security with public stability.
An official source close to this investigation put the whole situation in very stark terms. They said, and I'm quoting here, "The scale of this deception, selling counterfeit phones to the public in the name of new, unofficial handsets, is unprecedented and unimaginable." That one quote really captures the shock and the sheer scale of this fraud. And so this whole situation leaves us with one final, crucial question to think about. When you buy a cheap, unofficial phone, you might save some money in the moment. But what is its true price? Is it a price paid with your financial security, with your personal data, with your health, or even with your nation's security? That's something to consider.